Welcome to Sensei Farms on the beautiful island of Lana'i. We have been growing fresh produce here locally now for a little while and are incredibly proud to be feeding Hawaii. So today, in honor of Mother's Day and in honor of my mother, we are going to be cooking one of her favorite recipes. My mother's quite a character, and she is the rock for my two small children. And she decided that as her pandemic project, she was going to create a line of sauces. So this is one of the sauces that we're making today, but also using one of her favorite proteins, the Ahi tuna. And of course, our beautiful Sensei Farms greens. And I hope you'll see that this dish is super easy, incredibly delicious, and that you'll share it with your mom. So before I start cooking, we're going to take you on a tour of our farm so that you can see where all of these beautiful ingredients come from.
Aloha, my name is Corlin Fiakowitz and I'm working here at the Sensei Farm on the island of Lana'i. I've been working here for a year and a half now, and I'm a head lead in one of the houses. I'm a mother of two. I have a son and I have Holly. And now I have my three grandchildren raising here. Right now, we're taking care of the plants. Make sure they stay healthy. And we talk to the plants, give them encouragement. Come on guys, let's grow. We're feeding the town, we're feeding the islands. Just take care of them. Make sure they grow up good, like kids. Right now, I'm working with my daughter. She introduced me to the Sensei Farm. And right now, she's a supervisor. So it's great because now we're reverse role.
Hi, my name is Holly Fiakowitz. I am a mother of three, and my position here on the farm is an operations supervisor. Being an operations supervisor opened doors for me, and I really love that I can take care of the workers and the plants at the same time and just be all around, so I get to help people and help them grow and understand what I learned when I first started. Lana'i is the best, and we're all blessed to be here. So being a mother on Lana'i is the most awesomest feeling ever, because you have so much help and love and support here.
So look at this beautiful ahi tuna. I'm going to teach you a little hack that a friend of mine taught me who is a chef. And it's to treat it like steak, to basically salt and pepper it pretty rigorously. So this is Lana'i sea salt. So a little goes a long way. I absolutely love the flavor of this. But it's a lot saltier than normal, like, kosher salt. And I love cooking with it, but it's just that little bit saltier. And what this does is it just gives us a really nice crust on the tuna. So I'm going to be grilling this on an open grill. You can do it on a charcoal grill, you can pan fry it. It really, the fish is really the star of the show, right? It's so beautiful, it's so fresh, and so delicious. And again, if you treat it like a steak, it will give you tons of flavor, and it will pair really well with a heavier dressing, with really spicy greens, which is something that we're using today from our farm. You want it to really end up being more of a tataki, so only one movement, right? So you don't really want to turn this. You want it to cook a little bit, and just watch it as the bottom part starts to cook. Quick flip, one turn, and then it's off. And actually, because we have the two pieces of tuna, I normally make this two ways. So I make a classic salad niçoise with that beautiful garlicky dressing, and I make it this Asian style. So, my mom, if I make this, she's like, I'll eat both. Yeah, so the tuna will be done really whenever you want it. So if you like on the rare side, then you can take it off when it's still pink almost all the way through. And if you like it a little bit more like, firm and more cooked, then just look for the white line at the bottom and you'll see it come up, a third of the way, a half of the way. My mom is one of these people who would be perfectly happy to eat this raw. So she's always like, take it off the fire now. I have been the supermarket salad lady where I hand out samples of greens, right? And they're like, oh, I don't really want salad. And I'm like, just taste it. It was harvested yesterday. And when they taste it, one of the best reactions I've ever gotten is, oh, this tastes like it was picked out of my grandma's garden, And so the taste of this stuff, the hydroponically, locally grown, is just phenomenal. And it's so different from the stuff that is like 2 weeks old and has been sitting in a refrigerated container. So this whole flavor combination, I think, will change your idea of how to eat a salad. So you'll start to see that now they're white on both sides. So this is when you want to take it off if you really want that medium rare kind of tataki look. So this one is a little bit more well done. You'll see that there are more white portions. So that's great. I'm going to turn that off and let that rest. While that's resting, let me just make the dressing and compose the salad. So we want to start with 2 tablespoons of simple sugar. And you can start from sugar and water as well, but I always have simple sugar in the house. Start with the acid, the lemon juice, and a tiny bit of salt. You're going to have soy sauce as well, remember? So this is the soy. And a tablespoon of sesame oil. So it seems like very little oil, but sesame oil goes a long way. So just want to whisk it together. So I'm just going to take a mix of some of our greens. This includes some of our Asian greens as well as which are spicier. And you can bed them as you like. And then we'll add some carrots. You can add whatever you want, really, for crunch, color, texture. You want to bulk it up, you can add some edamame. I love to do this with some radishes as well. Love the earthy crunch of that. And then some of the wakame salad, delicious. And you get that extra sweetness from it too. We're going to use some of our beautiful peppers. Okay. And again, for crunch and freshness, some sliced snow peas. And then the last bit of the dressing, oh, and here's some spring onion, also lovely and fresh and delicious. I'm going to add some grated daikon radish, which adds a great earthiness and pairs really nicely with the tuna. So there we go. Great. Now the tuna has rested and I'm going to just cut it on the bias. This tuna, I know it's really beautiful and high end, and look at that. So that would be a portion for my mother because she loves her tuna fish. Normally you could probably feed 4 people with that. So then I'm just going to pour the dressing, drizzle, drizzle. And that is one of my mom's favorite salads.